All right, it's September 16th. We're on the morning of T-2. Means I've got 2 days to get this thing undercover, and so maybe we can get it. The plan here is to roll out the plastic onto this ground cloth. I cut the lawn here, weeds actually. I cut the weeds here, but some of them are pretty stiff, so I put down the ground cloth so that when I roll out the plastic, it's not going to puncture it. And then the plan is to use these clips to clip the plastic onto the roll-up pipe and then tie these ropes onto the pipe and then hoist this thing up and over. We'll see how it goes. We've got ladders deployed. We're just getting ready to roll out the plastic, and I'll be back with you in a minute. All right, the manifest says that this plastic, this roll of plastic, is 40 feet wide and 55 feet long. Well, I rolled it out here beside the greenhouse, and it is 32 feet long. So, and I did a kind of a measurement of unfolding this thing to figure it out which way is which, and I'm pretty sure I got it correct. But at any rate, I cut it off, so if I made a mistake, I'll be ordering some more plastic. So I cut it long, folded it back here, cut it long, and because we don't want it too long, flapping in the breeze. So I've got an extra probably 4 feet, so 2 feet on each end at least. And now we're going to hook that edge of the plastic up to that pipe, and we're going to haul it over the top. Okay, we're getting closer and closer. I've got the pipe pretty much centered in the plastic, and next step is to deploy these little clips. We're going to wrap the plastic. I say we, it's just me and you, because I'm the only one doing this. I'm going to put these clips around the pipe, wrap the plastic around, and put these clips on, then attach the ropes and pull it up. I might add, I also put duct tape on the ends of the pipe so that it doesn't tear a hole in the end walls if things kind of go sideways up here. And also, I put duct tape on the Tech screws along here so it doesn't poke holes in the plastic either. You know, obviously we want to try to keep the holes in the plastic down to a minimum. Okay, here we go. Okay, I've got four ropes attached. Actually, not exactly ropes. Some of them, I've got some rope deployed other places because of the hurricane, and I had to use what I had, and that is an extension cord. Actually, the extension cord slides over the boards a lot easier than the rope does. So, at any rate, here we go. Wish me luck. Okay, I thought you might want to see how this is done by yourself. Same way I put the boards up there. Lift them up, lift one end up, clamp it in place. Now I'm going to go down here on the inside. There's ladders. I'm going to lift up the other end, clamp that in place, and then work it with ladders, work it all the way up and over the top of the greenhouse. So I'll give you updates. All right, as you can see, this is how it's done. Pull up one end, then pull up the other end, and then work your way on up and over. I've also got counterweights on the other side. I pull, whenever I get this up here, I pull the ropes tight. And I've got some ropes. The ropes come all the way over here, and I've got concrete blocks that I wrap the ropes around when I tighten them up, so that just in case something happens, it won't fall back down. So I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, or at least get it over the top, and then I'll be back with you. Okay folks, plastic is up and over. Oh my gosh. Actually, it wasn't that hard going up on one end and then the other end. The hardest part was right up here, going from right up to this stage. I dropped the clamp that I was using on this end. I dropped it twice. Had to put everything back down and go back down, pick up the clamp, come back up. And then, you know, I had forgotten about those ballasts on the other side where I was supposed to tighten up the rope. So I took care of that. And then it pulled right up and over. So I've already got the wiggle wire in on the windward side. Let's run around here real quick. I got the wiggle wire up at the headboard already in, so it's good on this side. I'm going to pull it tight a little bit on the other side, and then I'm going to go up and fix the ends. And I can tell you one thing. I walked in here to pick up the camera just a few minutes ago. Oh man, it's hot. So it's doing its job. We will see you in a minute. Okay, we're in the greenhouse. The cover is on, quasi. We've got the wiggle wire on all of this side. You can see it's got some wrinkles in it. That may pull out when I pull the ends tight, but might have to loosen that up. I've got the wiggle wire in all the way down here on this side. I wanted to get it stabilized before the wind came along and blew it away. I've got just a little bit of wiggle wire here on this side. You can see it poking up over here. I've got a little bit on this side just to tack it in. And I've got one piece of wiggle wire on this end. And I got one piece of wiggle wire on that end. And the plastic's coming up and over. And finish the ends and then pull it down tight on the sides. Then I got to roll up the sides because I'll tell you what, it's hot in here. It's really hot. You can really tell the difference as soon as that plastic went on. All right, folks, here we are. T-minus 2 days and we've got the top on. And man, it's hot in here. Let's go outside and have a look around. Hanging over just a little bit on the ends. I got that little flap there because right below that where the box is where the ventilation is going to go. Not sure yet how I'm going to keep the water from coming in there, so I left that little flap of plastic on there. I didn't get the opportunity to put the pipe on the end of the plastic that comes over the top. I didn't get the wind straps on here either, and the little square boards that hold the straps for the roll-up sides, didn't get them on either. So we've got the plastic on, all the wiggle wires on. Plastic looks good on the top. Once the pipe gets on here and we get the roll-up side, it'll take a few of those wrinkles out. The end wall, I had to let that down. The roll-up, I had to let it down so that the wind wouldn't come in the back end here on the south side and blow the plastic away while I was working on it. So we'll get that rolled back up, but for now I'm just going to leave it here. This side is the side that people will see the most, and it looks the best. So there you have it. One day putting the plastic on. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so it took about 7 hours just to get the plastic on. But I did a lot of things in preparation to get ready, so all I had to do was roll out the plastic and get it on there. Awesome. It was so hot today. Fortunately, as you could see from the video, we've had some cloud cover, but looks like it's going to come a rain, so I'm going to knock it off for today. So there you have it, folks.
do-it-yourself greenhouse. Ay, ay, ay. A lot of work. A lot of walking back and forth. A lot of tugging here, tugging there.